Hi, Sir Romeo. Good
Hi.
evening.
Yeah, good evening.
So, how are you today?
I'm good, and I'm still, excited for this interview.
Wow, it's great to know that you are excited for this interview. So,
Yeah.
anyway, by the way, Romeo, I am Hayana, and I am part of the HR team here at Virtual Lasting, and I'm going to be conducting this interview for tonight, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to know you better. So, can you please tell me something about yourself?
Yeah. Good evening, and my name is Romeo Resco, and I am the eldest among six siblings, and I've been with real estate for almost 20 years, and being a property consultant. It brings me a lot of experience, and um, it brings me a lot of challenges also, because doing the job, which is you're not required to work from 8 to 5, and we're just earning by commission, but still, it's really a very can you say that it's a very good experience for me.
Mhm.
And also, I've been with BPO for almost a year. I've been with Genpack. We're handling collection, that is Citibank, and also uh, I I work also as a customer service for DataFide. We are selling, and we are offering health card. And also, I've been for my 20 years work experience in realty. I built this team where we do usually the boosting of the page, because mostly of our clients are abroad, working abroad. So uh, we're doing the job, the boosting 24/7. So we are in a team where we can answer all the inquiries of the clients and customers.
Great. You have here, wide experience with work, and this is pretty much, related to, becoming a virtual assistant, being in a BPO company, working as a real estate, agent for around 20 years. Am I right?
20 years
Yeah.
in real estate, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Great.
more than a year in BPOs,
BPO. Yeah.
yeah, company.
And you've handled customer service, so these are pretty much, related to becoming a virtual assistant. So I've also heard that you have enrolled at Virtual Assistant University. So can you tell me something about the course that they offered there?
Yeah, I've been with uh, virtual assistant university, and it's a good experience for me because I've learned a lot from day one up until day 15, where we do a lot of we'll be given a lot of tasks, and we have to, the challenge is that we have to accomplish it per day. But it's something that brings me a lot of experience, especially with the other with the tools that we are using. Before, I'm not yet familiar with Canva, though I have an idea. But because of this training, I've gained a lot of experience, and it's easy for me now to use Canva, and also WordPress. That's a great thing to, be a website developer. So from this training also, I gain a lot of, um I have to work very hard, because the task is not just easy, but because I told to myself that I need to work, I need to be patient, because patience is virtue.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, it's because the task is not just easy, so we have to spend more time. But above all, it's a great experience for me.
Yeah, that's good to know. And with all the courses they offer, the skills that you've learned, what do you think is your niche? Or in becoming a virtual assistant, what would you like to pursue in, in this kind of, field?
I discovered that because I know I love designing. So for Facebook and Instagram posts, it's easy for me to be to design to have a good layout for the post that we are going to do for the promotion of the product. And also that's one thing that's for Facebook and for Facebook ads, and
Mhm.
also in real estate. And because in my previous job, we are also doing um, the what do you call this, the content marketing
Uh-huh.
and also the lead generation. So it's a good experience for me because and I can use this niche for this role.
Yeah, it's very much related in your line of job. So at somehow you have an advantage because you have the experience, right?
True, correct.
Yeah. Okay. And here at Virtual Lasting, if ever we get to hire you, do you have any preferred working schedule? Like, do you have any specific time window to work? And would you want it part-time or full-time?
Honestly speaking, I just wanted to work full time. So graveyard shift is good for me. So anytime will do. It's okay for me, and I'm open because I'm still single, so I have a lot of time for work. And because in this thing that is happening to us, we need to because I'm a hardworking person, I don't
Mhm.
want to sit down and just
Yeah.
relax. I just want to need, yeah, to have this income because the bills is still there. We
Yeah, and
have to
because of
pay.
the pandemic, having a job that you really want, or that it's really hard to, just find a job instantly. So you have to work hard to be able to. And it's like this at Virtual Lasting because you've encountered being an intern at Virtual Assistant University, and then afterwards, right now, having this interview. So, it's really hard work nowadays to, earn a job, right?
Correct.
So,
And it's really an adjustment because
yeah,
before we used to work outside, but this time we have to work here at home.
yeah,
So
and
it's
it's
really a big adjustment.
safer, right? Safer.
Correct.
So, you've also mentioned, yeah, you were in a BPO company for a year, and of course, I know that it would also involve calls. So, are you still open to handling calls if ever you become a virtual assistant? Because some of our clients would want us to make or do calls for them. So, do you think you could do calls?
Yes, I'm still looking forward for that because I
Okay.
love talking with different people. So I've been used to that because
Yeah.
in the call center we're talking about for 8 hours. We're talking about different kinds of clients and customers. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's great. And it's also an advantage for you since you have an experience. So,
Correct.
how about writing? Because, of course, being a virtual assistant, it's not just about calls or, graphic designing. Sometimes our client would want us to, they would just give us the topic or the product, you research on them, and then you do the descriptions or you do the content. So, are you okay with writing?
With regards with writing, I don't, honestly speaking, I don't have an idea yet, but it's for me, it's very interesting.
Mhm.
Just give me, just give me a few weeks from now. Just give me the topics, and I'll see to it that I'll make one for make it, to do it
To do, yeah.
because yeah, for me it's I love challenges.
Uh-huh.
So if I don't have experience yet, everything can be learned.
Yeah,
So
correct.
if there is an enough training, I can learn that
Yeah.
because I experienced it here in virtual assistant at university. Before my knowledge is limited,
Mhm.
but because of the training, I've learned a lot, and I've got interested in
Yeah, you've
everything.
you've
And
enhanced your skills, right?
correct, that's true.
Yeah, and that's really nice because, of course, with all the you always learn from, from the challenges. You learn
Mm-hmm.
and then you improve on them, so yeah. And being in virtual assistant university, being able to do the task, and you gain the knowledge and then you apply it. So it's really a wonderful experience, right?
Correct.
Okay, how about preparations, Romeo? Because, of course, if you would want to pursue this kind of career, you would need preparations, like, for example, for internet connection, because sometimes, our internet connections fail on us, right? Or even
Mm-hmm.
our gadgets, our laptops, they sometimes crash, like with mine, what it did earlier. So, of course, you need to have backups or even the power outages. So, are you prepared for this kind of online, career?
Yeah, I'm very much prepared because as I have told to myself, this is the new normal. So work at home is very rampant, so we have to be prepared. So I myself, I'm well prepared. I have my computer now, and I have an extra laptop. So if in case my computer crash, I have another backup. And with regards with the internet connection, I'm planning to have another one as a backup.
Hmm.
So for me to be able, deliver the service
Yeah,
for my
correct.
clients.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
they need the assurance that we
True.
would be able to give the work they assigned to us. Because, of course, the growth or the success of their business would also depend on their virtual assistants, because you will be the
Right.
one to do, even if it's just the simple stuff that they need you to do, you are one who contribute to the success of their business. So they need to be assured that we can do the work for them, right?
True. Correct.
Okay. So because our clients are based, all over the world, and of course they have different cultures. Their cultures differ from ours. So do you have any ideal traits of a boss you would like to work with?
For that one, because each and every one of us, we have different traits, we have different characters, but for me, my ideal boss is someone who, which is the boss which is knowledgeable and patient and
Uh-huh.
reliable also. I want to work with for someone who knows the company's product and services really well. And I also think it is important for an employer to be patient because every employee has their own learning curve.
Hmm.
And if I am ever I'm struggling with a particular task, I want to know that they will find a way to help me. And also, reliability is an important part of being comfortable.
Hmm. Okay, great. We have, the traits that you've mentioned for a boss. We have those that match this one. So, yeah, you are somehow, if ever you get shortlisted, and then you been on trial, and then you get the client, we have a lot who match this kind of traits you would want to work with in a boss. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay. So how about, because we have at virtual lasting, we have like around more than 1,000 trainees. Why do you think it's you we should hire and not the others? What can you add to the company, or what differs? What you know what is your unique personality or trait that you can offer to the company?
Well, first and foremost, because I have a flexible time, and also about my traits and characteristic, it's very, I can feel make a good fit because I've always been a hard worker
Mhm.
with a strong work ethic, and where I went straight for the best in the game by applying here. And also I in this position also, it has given me a good understanding of how business and technology cooperate, and what challenges they face. And also my previous job, work as a property consultant, provided me with the ideal experience for this position. And for the more than 20 years, I've developed many of the skills required for this job.
Okay, great. So thank you, Romeo, for your time. I will pass this on to our HR assistant and then we will keep in touch with you, okay?
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Yana.
Okay, have a great night. Bye.
Yeah, same to you. Have a good night.